These torn up pages in this book, words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that define me for so long.
Hello, lovely viewers. My name is Lydia Amzat.
My name is Thompson Rhoda.
Hello, gorgeous. My name is Favor Amzat.
And my name is Peter Samuel Gosmind. You're welcome to
Just
Girlz.
So this is a show where young women, young girls, we come together and we discuss real life issues. And as you know, it is unfiltered and unafraid.
We are going to be discussing about the topic, Mom calls it care, I call it control.
Why is it so hard for mothers to let daughters grow on their own terms? When does a mother's care cross the line into control, and who gets to decide? Is your mother protecting you, or is she projecting on you? These questions we are going to be answering after a quick break. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
Words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that define me for so long.
Welcome back, beautiful. In case you are just joining us, this is Just Girls. And this is a show where young women, young girls, we gather together and we discuss real life issues, unfiltered and unafraid. The topic before us today is Mom calls it care, I call it control. Many mothers say they care about their daughters, but this is seen as control by their daughters, who have now grown with resentment towards their mothers. I'm going to start with dressing first. Mothers, they feel like their daughters should not be trusted when it comes to picking out outfits for certain events. I don't know why they feel like that too, but I feel like as a mother, you should be able to let your daughter decide what she wants to wear. Not that the dressing is bad now, not that the outfit is bad, but you should just trust them to a certain limit. Let them be free to choose their dressing for themselves if they are going out. Gosmai, what do you have to say to this?
Well, mothers being controlling is more or less like them trying to protect us. Because we call it control. They see it as care. We call it control. They see it as shielding us. They've been around on this earth longer than we have, and they know what they've seen. Just like we gather together to talk and then we say, when I grow up, when I have my own children, I'm not going to allow them do this, I'm not going to allow them do that. Don't you think that's what your mother is trying to do? It might not seem like protection, it might not seem like she cares, but she does. She really does. It's her own way, in the best she can, trying to shield you from the danger out there, because this world is dangerous.
I feel like she's trying to, for me, I feel like she's trying to produce a mini version of herself. Maybe a failed expectation that she didn't get to meet and she's trying to project it on you. I feel like that's control.
The thing is, mothers already have a dream for their daughters. This is what I want my daughter to be. This is how my daughter should be. Now, that's different from a mother who already knows what God wants her daughter to be. Yes, sometimes mothers might want to live their dream through our lives. And to an extent, that's not exactly nice. But a mother who already knows who this child is meant to be, because she's walking in line with the Spirit, when she sees what doesn't look like where you are going, she would react.
Okay, I have to counter that.
Okay.
Does that mean that my own opinions about my own life do not matter?
It does.
Because I like this, okay, I like the skirt, but you're not letting me wear because you feel like I can dress better than this, or I can look better than... Why can't you just let me decide what I want for my life?
Okay, let me tell you something, yeah? So, my parents...
After all, it's my life.
So my parents raised us in the church, born, raised in the church. Every of our outings, church. And so I grew up just loving being around the church, being involved in activities and all of that. And I became a teenager. Teenagers are having program. We're coming out to rehearse for our program so we can minister. And my mother is like, you're not going anywhere. They will call, provincial teenagers, come out for this. Mommy, we have rehearsal. You're not going anywhere. At a point, I got upset. And I'm like, you've raised me so well. You've taught me so well. You showed me church, not club. And I'm coming to meet you, not for club. Oh. Not that I want to go to a friend's house. The same church you showed me is the same church I want to go to. And you're telling me no. Why don't you trust the teaching you've given me? Do you understand?
Yes.
But then I've come to realize in the hardest way possible that don't doubt a mother's instinct. Don't. It might not be sweet. You might not, honestly, it's not always sweet. You might argue, you might be angry, but it's for your own good. I can count the number of bullets I have dodged listening to my mother, even when I did not like it. So it looks like control, but it's actually a shield.
It looks like control, but it's actually a shield. Maybe with time I'll come to think of it like that because I'm not so sure about that.
You know,
Okay.
in the sense that some mothers then they love their daughters so fiercely, so passionately that it could even be seen as obsession to some from the daughter's viewpoint. Like, why don't you just let me be free a bit? You nitpick a lot, you are micromanaging, then you try to force yourself into the little decisions that you don't trust me. You know, they'll be saying like, you don't trust me to take decisions by myself. And then it could be disguised in the sense that they fear for you. Let's say they have gone through those situations before and they don't want their daughter to like enter that same situation they went through, experience teaching them in that sense that I don't want her, I fear for her, I don't want her to go through this. So the love there is disguised as obsession in that sense. But it's still care. They are showing care in the best way they know how to. They don't know how to show it in another way. So they show the love, they show the care in this obsessive, this try to direct everything way. So it seems it's coming off of like misguided direction. Signals are not getting across.
I mean, let's look at it this way. You get pregnant, you give birth, and then you know how fragile babies are. You know, when the baby's on the bed, you want to put things that will stop the baby from falling. You don't want the baby to roll over because if the baby falls, it could be harmful to the baby. That's exactly what our mothers are used to doing from the time that they first got us into their arms. And so, yes, they know that we are growing, but then in their eyes, we are still their little baby.
So
Yes.
when will it stop? Is it when I get married?
It never stop.
It's never going to stop, really.
It's never going to stop.
It's never going
Even
to
when
stop.
you are
It's
50,
never going
60,
to
you will
stop.
still be the little girl you wear in her eyes. She will always see you as a little girl, little baby. And then
I think where we should balance it out now is where there should be communication between mother and daughter.
Communication.
Yeah.
Rhoda, I noticed you've not been saying anything.
Okay, so the thing is, the question they need to ask is, does the care empower or encourage the growth of the children? So what might seem like care in a certain stage of life might seem like control at another stage. For example, now when we are 13, 14, and our mom say, don't go out with your friends, go inside, you know that yes, she's protecting me for my own safety. But you are 20, 21, you want to hang out with friends, and your mom is like, no, you're not going. When you see all your like, do you understand?
I
You
get.
should not
And
go.
you're like,
So-
why shouldn't I
so
go out?
I feel like in this situation, we should be open. The person offering care should be open to communication. Even if their opinion is not the same as yours, you guys should
I think
communicate and work things out.
That's where the problem is. Most of our mothers, they do not know how to communicate. Like, they feel like if they open up to you, you will see them finish. Yes, like you will disrespect them. And that's not it. I want you to talk to me. Okay, why is it that you don't want me to do this? Why is it that you don't want me to dress this certain way? Why is it that you are saying that I should not go out? Tell me, let me know. Speak to me. So that I can see you not as my mother now, but also as a friend. That's where
Okay.
they miss it wrong, I think.
Okay. It looks like I'm going to be talking more like the mothers today, but it's
Okay.
fine. um mothers.
You say you're short of words. It's just the truth. I feel like
No,
You have
no.
made it like a attacking standpoint, like
Yeah.
yeah, no.
that's
Yes,
the way.
I know
That's
that.
the way
I
I'm
know
seeing
their
it.
Listen,
intentions are good, but their
listen.
method is very overwhelming.
Listen, yeah. So their methods can be overwhelming at times, but like I've said, they are saying what we're not saying. There's this adage that my grandmother used to tell me a lot because I stayed with my grandmother a lot before she died.
I think I know the answer already.
You know the adage? Or what's that adage?
Just
What's
continue.
the adage?
I'll say it along with you.
All
Don't worry.
right. What an elder we see sitting
Why
down.
sitting down?
A child,
child
cannot
even if
see
you
it.
climb the tallest
Climb
of
the
the
tree.
rocos, will not see it. So they are saying what you're not saying. As annoying as it is. Do I like the way my mom controls some things? Nah. Mm-mm. In fact, we fight on almost everything, especially my hair. My hair. My mom has been making my hair since I was very little. Yeah, she has always been making my hair. I rarely go out to make my hair, and so when it's time for us to pick a style, and then I'm like, I want this hairstyle, and she's like, no, I'm going. This is what I'm going to do for you, and this is what I will do. And I'm like, mommy, this is what I'm the one that is carrying the hair, right? It's me that knows how I want to look like. And she's like, no. Are you the one making your hair? Who gave birth to who?
I think I can relate because
And she's like, who
I
gave
make
birth to who?
calm down. Goes by I make hair too. And anytime I want to make my sister's hair, I'll be like, this is the style I want you to do. Like, I'm the one that will make this. It is me, but people will, compliment when they see
So you're already behaving like your
handiwork.
mother.
You want to show your
God,
handiwork.
You're already behaving like a mother. But here's the fun fact. After all that argument and everything, sometimes I'll be sulking and she's making the and she's like, if you like, carry face. Carry face for yourself. I'm like, but when she's done,
You look beautiful in
I
it.
mean, check out the hair on my hair right now. Check out the hair I'm carrying
So
right
it
now.
means there's even good things to come from even the sense that when they overcare, if I can use that word, you still learn a lesson from it. It's put in the sense that our mother's identities are tied into our well-beings. Like
Exactly.
they show bits of themselves into our own lives.
Yes.
Even when it panned out, it doesn't look like nothing is coming out of this strict upbringing, but in the end you see that she makes into this well-bred woman that you're meant to be because you have learned a lot. Even when she's being harsh, when she was harsh, or per se when she was harsh to you, you learn from it, and then it turns out well. It turns out for the benefit of your own growth.
And even unconsciously, you begin to do those things that you felt like it was too controlling. Because I can remember the first time I got to school, I had freedom, but to a certain extent, I know I cannot misbehave. Maybe it was what had been drilled in me right from my childhood that don't do this, don't do that, dress this way, talk this way, respect. I felt like that was the way I was now unconsciously acting.
And that's because you decided to be open even though you were against it.
Open and understanding. You
And
know,
you're disciplined.
and most daughters don't understand like why they don't come to a meeting ground where the two opinions or the two viewpoints, the mother and the daughter, come together and meet at the same viewpoint. Like, okay, let's balance it out. Let's understand each other. Why do you act like this? Why do you treat me this way? I've had issues with my mom when let's say she did something or she said something that hurt me so much. And then I'll be like, why is she doing this? Why is she saying this to me? But in the long run, when some months pass, I'll be like, she said it for my own good. She did it for my own good. It made me stronger. It made me better. It built me up. It like molded me, brought me to the woman that I'm meant to be. Helped me to be strong mentally, even if I'm not going to be physically strong. So in the end, it still turns out for my own good.
So,
And-
Rhoda, there's something I've been hearing nowadays. They call it gentle parenting.
Okay.
So, are you saying that those people that do gentle parenting on their children, the children will not turn out well? Okay, look at in the Western culture now, overseas, America and the UK, they don't beat their children. Okay, let me use that aspect now. They don't beat their children. They don't flog their children to correct them like here in Africa. But the children, some of them, most of them still turn out well. You see some of them doing well in high places.
Sorry, let me come in here. our parents have always told us the scripture, spare the rod, spoil the child, right?
Now,
Yes.
that's why you
Calm
should flog
down.
the hell out of me.
No, now listen. The rod in the Bible stands for the presence of God, right? It's more like a symbol of authority, a symbol of presence. Now, the rod in Moses' hand was a staff. The rod in the hands of David was a slingshot and 5 stones. The rod in the hands of Elijah was his mantle. Find your rod.
You run the ass of my parents.
Find
It
your
doesn't
rod.
have to be
Each
pain.
child. No.
It doesn't have to
It
be
doesn't have to be pain.
It doesn't
Now
have to be
see,
pain
there,
or
there's
cane.
there are some children that talk to them, they will listen. There are some that if you don't flog them, their head cannot be normal.
She said through different method for
That's
different
because
children.
that's what you've introduced them
No,
to.
Method
no,
for different children.
no.
Some children don't listen.
I've seen some children that we deliberately look for how to be flogged.
They're already addicted to it.
They will provoke you.
They will provoke you until you flog them. That's when their head will calm down. And then
Okay.
there are some that just shout at them. You have finished them.
Okay, this is now where I want to quote a Bible verse from 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 5. I'm going to just take a bit out of it. It says that love is patient, love is kind, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. So this is, for me, I want to pass this message out to every mother that is listening to this, that maybe you should try patience at times. It's not everything that, no, you must listen to my own. I don't care what you have to say. I'm right and I'm right. Let's learn to, hear what they have to say too. Maybe it might make sense. Maybe.
That's where communication comes.
Exactly, communication.
You must be open.
Yes, and this Bible verse, I just feel like it covers everything we are trying to say. Love is patient, it is kind, it is not easily angry. And if you claim that you love us, then you should be able to a certain extent to listen to what we have to say.
Okay, so the thing about mothers here is that they are used to sacrifice. They are used to sacrifice. The book of John chapter 15, verse 13 says, "Greater love has no man than this, that a man will lay down his life for his friends." Every time they go on that birth stool to give birth, it's a 50-50. They stand in between life and death as a portal to bring life. And imagine if you have to pay that kind of sacrifice. Some of them, their bodies don't return to normal. They have to live with disorders for life. They have to live with scars for life. And then you are seeing that child, and you are seeing that child running down a path that would be destructive. Would you be calm? Don't go there. It's not good. Is that what you're going to do? What do you think your reaction would be? Yes, it might be excessive to some point. But I have learned to sit down and look beyond that excessive control and see the love that is beating behind it. I've learned to look beyond that excessive control and see worry from the heart of a mother that loves. That is what we as daughters need to understand. The thing is, we tend to incline to our fathers more, daddy's girls, but mothers are craving attention from their daughters. The same way we crave attention from them. But then it's like, she will not listen to me.
She doesn't make herself approachable.
If I talk to her now, she will shout.
Yes.
And then your mother too is like, this girl,
I just want her to talk.
this girl, she's always going to her father.
And come and meet
If she wants something now, she will go outside. Doesn't she know I'm here? They are hurting. They are hurting. And so when two hurting hearts come together, that's chaos. It takes one to see beyond the hurt and see from the other perspective before you can now understand where to come in. Do you get? So, their control, I'm going back to this, their control is their love. Because, like I said, you will not go through that kind of sacrifice and then watch the child you went through that kind of pain for. If you listen to some of the stories of how some of us were born, you would learn to love your mother more. You would learn to respect your mother more. Because the kind of prices they paid, let's not even talk about it. Let's not talk about it. And so you've seen the price you paid for this. It's just like me now. I make fascinators. I know how much I've put into my business. And then you want to damage my tools. I will beat. I will beat you. I'm not going to be nice. That's exactly what it is. So it seems like control, but this really is what it is.
Scare. Thank you very much, Godsmite, for that eye-opening perspective. I never saw it in that way, actually. And from now on, I think I'm going to begin to see it in a different light that, okay, maybe this controlling aspect is actually a way of showing care for me.
It can be annoying.
It
very
can be,
annoying.
It can be. Trust me, I know.
It will be.
It will be annoying.
And there are times when it's like, she doesn't even know that I'm grown up.
But I've come to realize that one way to maintain an effective relationship is when you are able to tolerate others. So despite how controlling it can be, how annoying it can get, I'll just learn to tolerate it. And she's my mother at the end of the day. I cannot give her to somebody else. I will still forever continue to love her. So right now we'll be going on a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be hearing a hot seat testimony from one of our discussants here. Rhoda, I hope you are ready for us. So we'll be hearing a hot seat testimony from one of our girls. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that define me for so long.
Welcome back, beautiful. In case you are just joining us, this is a show called Just Girls. And it's a show where young women, young girls, we gather together and we discuss real life issues, unfiltered and unafraid. So the topic before us today is Mom calls it care, I call it control. Before the break, we've had a full-blown conversation, a discussion that was very fun and exciting. But right now, we'll be taking a hot seat testimony from one of our girls. It is called hot seat testimony because it is a personal experience of an individual, and that subject might still be a touchy subject for them. So right now, today, our hot seat testimony will be said by Rhoda. Rhoda, let's have it.
Let's have it.
Okay, so there was a particular time in my life. That period of time I was in secondary school, so I was being bullied by my peers and my classmates. Like, maybe because I did not bring food to school for them, they'll pin me to the wall, beat me. And that time I was so calm. I don't have the power. I would just be crying. My classmates would be slapping me. All I would just do is crying. I'll report to my mom at home, but my mommy will not do anything. My mom does say, just leave them. Just leave them. It was so overwhelming, so I started skipping school. Because what is the essence of going to school when you are
being beaten and bullied?
Yes. So I started skipping school and all of that. So I will come out through the front door. I will be doing slow, so that everybody can leave the house before me. So when I'm the last person left, I'll come out through the front door, use padlock, so that people will think nobody is at home. Then I'll enter through the backyard door. I'll not lock it from inside. So I've been doing it.
Oh, smart.
Yes. So I've been doing it repeatedly. I was in court. So I normally close by 3:30. So when I see that the time is 3 o'clock, I wear my uniform back and go to the backyard. I'll do as if I'm just coming back from school. So neighbors will say that, this girl just come back from school. So this particular day, my mommy came very early around. My mommy came very early around 2. And that yes, I'm cooked. Yes, I'm cooked because she will beat the hell out of my life. So when she came back, we do drop our house key at the neighbor's place. Then she was asking the neighbor, who dropped key? My neighbor said nobody dropped key. She called my elder brother. My elder brother said he left me at home. I was the last to leave the house. So I had no choice than to go outside and open the door because I can't keep my mom waiting outside. Then she said, how long have you been needed? I started confessing.
Oh.
Then she flogged me that day. Oh, my skin peel. That day, she flogged me. And, there was no communication. Assuming she was like, what happened to you? Why have you been skipping school? Stuff like that. I was like, after all, if I tell her, the same thing she will say is leave them alone. So there was no proper communication, and mother and daughter's communication and
Brother.
relationship and everything. So I didn't really like tell her and everything. She beat me. She said, why did I not go to school? I lied her. I was having menstrual pain and it's not true. So since that day I didn't do it again. I was just enjoying everything they were doing to me in the school and everything. My mom will always shout, go to school. And she's forcing me to go to school that I don't like. And she has forgotten that in the book of Colossians 3 verse 21 says, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, for they be discouraged. Assuming she has drawn me closer and say, my daughter. Or maybe she even called the school authority and said, this is what is happening, stuff like this. You know, maybe the matter will have even be resolved and everything, but she did not take any move or anything. I don't know why. Maybe because she's an easygoing person, but it was not supposed to be. I was very, very annoyed. I hated secondary school. I was just going to school to feel among, not because I want to learn.
Okay, during
you
that
can even say that.
during that time, brother, how did you feel about your mother?
I felt she was not my mom.
Like this woman that even bought me.
Everyone has
Like,
felt like
that
that,
for me.
yes.
I felt she was not my mom because the beating was too much that day. The beating was too much. I felt she was not my mom. When she was beating me, someone came in, so she hid what she was using to beat me. I was even using style to give that one eye. That means tell me to beg this woman. The woman didn't even look at my face. She finished discussing with my mom.
You continue.
Oh my God. She paused the beating.
And she took her. Hey, a beating. I cannot beat soap and sponge. They won't beat me that day, but I had to adapt. And
I want to ask you a question. With that experience, I'm sure we are laughing,
It's a painful experience.
but it's very painful for you. I know.
it's very
that
painful.
it
Funny
was-
how the boy that was bullying me, I met him at the university and everything. I was even telling my roommate that this boy I'm always telling you about that was beating me in secondary school anyhow. She was not saying, I begged you now, I'm sorry cannot heal the wound not to me. Bro, the beating was too much. Imagine beating, you are receiving beating home and away. So
I don't mind you.
so
Why? So I have something to say actually. Rhoda, with this painful experience that you just narrated to us, I hope you've forgiven your mother.
I've forgiven her actually.
Are you
How did the experience come to be? Like learning to accept and forgive and all that.
So I just like the Bible says, forgive as if forgive those who trespass against us, and stuff like that. So I just have, although she might not really know that thing really hurts me and everything, but I just had to let it go so God can forgive me too. That's just it.
That was very, very eye-opening and insightful.
You can say that
And
again.
honestly, it shows that you have a heart of good for you to be able to forgive after the experience. Because I know myself, back then, if my mommy flogged me, I may not talk to her.
I was keeping
for
malice
2
with my
weeks,
mommy
for
now.
2 days. But now I'm grateful we've outgrown that because it's not even mature at all. In the first place, it's just childish. Why will you be keeping malice with your mother? The person that born you, the person that is giving you food. Okay, if you now want to go and meet her, you say,
We call it slap. Slap that you did not bargain
Yeah, you're
for.
doing like that.
Slap that you did not bargain for.
Not too like that.
honestly.
What's wrong with this one?
So that is it. We've come to the end of our hot seat testimony. Right now, we'll be going on the streets. We are going to be hearing the voices of our mothers. We are going to be hearing the voices of our daughters. Speaking concerning this topic, Mom calls it care, and I call it control. Catch us right back.
Words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that define me for so long.
Well, yes, a little bit. Yes, I've been in such situation.
Can you give us a scenario?
Well, a perfect scenario is There's a particular way my mom wants our food done, especially when it comes to swallow. If it's not so succulent like the way she wants it and perfect without lumps, hey, oti wo, you've enter. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, I want to do it my own way. She say no. Bí mo ṣe máa rò ni kò ṣe rò. That's what it be. Thank you very much.
Yes, somehow, because whenever she asks you to do something and you don't do it very well, she's going to like complain and always shout. She's always too controlling, according to Misha. Okay, so she likes when all our children wake up early to like do the house chores the way she wants it, and also cook.
Yes, I have. I've been in situations. In terms of going out, yes, she's always controlling in that area. So that's all I can think of right now.
Words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that define me for so long.
Welcome back, beautiful. In case that you are just joining us, this is still your favorite show, Just Girls. So this is a show where young girls, we come together and we discuss real life issues. So we are just coming from the streets, and you can hear the responses of some of our interviewees. Like taking one of the responses of one of them that says that in the aspect of cooking, our mom can be really over controlling.
Yeah.
I can relate to that because my mom, if you cook a soup, let me just use that as an example, soup or food that is not sweet, you will hear it for the rest of the week.
Why would you cook food that is
But
not
the day you cook, the day you cook something that is nice, she will not say anything.
She will not
Like
compliment
it's
you.
just she will not even compliment you.
And
She's
you
just
know
a
that-
normal thing.
No,
I'll
she
be
will ask that who cooked this food?
who cooked it? It's you.
Eh.
okay.
I don't know why are they like that? Why?
No, but my mom would still compliment you though. She'd just say, you've done well.
You try.
You've done well.
But why don't you just give it all to me? Make my head burst. Like tell me that I did really well.
so that your head will swear and next time you're gonna do it well.
When did compliments ever affect your performance the next time?
Saul.
It's supposed to make you be better now.
Saul in the Bible.
Yeah, training us.
Saul.
Compliments made his head swell and he forgot to obey God.
Oh, that's true, actually. But that would not happen in my case. Just compliment me. Make me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Looking at the aspect of the other girl that says her mom wants them to always get up early in the morning and, do the chores. And it can seem controlling for her. How will I put it now? In this house, you wake up 7 a.m., you mop the ground, you cook, you dress up your younger ones for school. And why can't you just calm down? Like, what if I'm tired? What if I had a long day the day before? Can't you just let me sleep in? They don't want to hear that, though. No.
Why would you sleep in? If she was sleeping in when you were when you were smaller,
Well, I'm
would
not
you eat?
you. I'm not.
Would you eat?
I hear money mother say, when I was your age, I used to hawk. Now you are enjoying in the AC. So what should I be doing? Should I go and carry tray?
No, yes.
Apart from that, on Saturday, my mom wake us 5 a.m. to do the house chores and everything. Like, why? Why can't we sleep
5
till like 10?
on Saturday.
Yes.
Ha!
Why can't
All
we sleep
moms
till
around
10?
the world, you wake up. Saturday is for cleaning.
There's some
Why can't we sleep till 10? What are we doing on
clean up the
Saturday?
house.
Every corner of
We are
the
not
house.
doing anything.
Okay, now here's the thing. That's how they were raised. The thing is, there's a transition between their generation and our generation. Okay? Things are made easier in our time. In their time, they had to wake up early to do things earlier so that they can get it done at the time it should be done.
Yes.
But then now we have a lot of equipments that have made things easy.
Easier
In less than minutes, work that would have taken them hours is done.
for us.
Yeah. But then, what they need to understand now is that the method that worked for them then, not all of it,
Work for us.
emphasis on the not all of it, because most of them still work. Most of them still work, but not all of it will work for us. And I would always say, it's their first time being mothers. They are learning on the job. They were never mothers before they had you. So it is when they had you, they became mothers, and they are learning on the job.
That's a food for thought. That's a food for thought. Okay, I also have a quote, an anonymous quote from someone. It says that there's a difference between guiding a daughter and gripping her. One builds confidence and the other breeds resentment. So I'm going to leave this quote for every mother out there that is listening to this. See this as your daughter talking to you. You don't need that strong hand all the time. I know there are some situations that will warrant that you should use your strong hand because you have to be
Definitely.
firm, and that's the only way she's going to listen. But there are other times when she just wants you to be her friend, her best friend that she can confide in and open up to. Yes, and for daughters too that are listening to this, just trust the process. Yes.
Don't focus on your mother fault.
Okay.
Don't focus. Yes, like what Lydia said. Don't focus on your mother's faults. Just see
she's
everything
learning.
she does for you as care. That's our own. Our own
That's
way.
our love language.
That's our love language to you, exactly. That's our way of showing care to you. That's our way of showing love to you. So don't see it as she hates me or she's not my mother like I once thought. No.
Let me
She
also
actually
bring
loves
this.
you.
Let me
Yes.
also bring
Yes.
this up.
Thank you.
For those of you that you feel your mothers are intentionally wicked, either it is true or not, we cannot say because you know your mom best. But then keep this in mind. Keep praying, keep trusting God, and keep being obedient. Except if your life is at stake. And I know no mother in her right senses will put her daughter at risk. So keep praying and trust God. And He would show up in your family, and He will turn around that situation. Cry for mothers and daughters to be friends. So if you need to take this step, please do. But make sure you pray first. And another thing we need to do is gauge their mood. Because you might be thinking, if I tell my mom this at this point now, she will not hear me. Try it when she's calm or when she's happy. What you tell her when she's angry would have a different reaction when you tell her if she's happy.
Thank you very much, God's Might. Thank you very much, God's Might. So we have come to the end of today's show. I'm very sure that you've enjoyed yourself. Trust me, we here on set, we've had an amazing time together. This discussion was wonderful. This conversation went way beyond what we even imagined. And trust me, we are going to be here next week with another mother and daughter topic. You do not want to miss it. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know that Just Us Girls is happening next week. Don't forget to join us. Stay tuned on this channel. See you next week. God bless you.